Hey, so in this video I'm going to talk about how to reuse your Microthemer styles across the rest of your site in both a flexible and efficient way. So what we're going to do is we're going to use custom classes that we're going to manually add to this body tag. As many of you will know, Microthemer styles are global by default, so they, if we were to say style this heading 1 element here, then our styling changes will apply to all heading 1 elements across the site, unless we set this page ID modifier here, which means that our changes will only affect the current page we're looking at. But there's a new option now where you can choose to set a custom prefix. And what Microthemer does is it looks for the body classes that the theme already adds to the body tag down here, and it shows them for you, but you can also add your own as well. So to add your own, support for this needs to be enabled manually via the preferences. So there's an option down here where you can set insert body classes defined using custom fields. Set that to yes. The reason this isn't on by default is just because Microthemer needs to do an extra database query to check what custom fields you might have added. And if you're not using this feature, it's just more efficient not to have this functionality enabled. So I'm going to go ahead and save my preferences here. And I can see that this site doesn't actually have the WordPress toolbar enabled, so let me just change that via the preferences. And so the setting here to display the WordPress admin bar, I'm going to turn that back to yes. That's the default, by the way. And so to edit this page without having to leave Microthemer, I'm just going to use this option here. If I hold Control when I click this link, then I don't actually have to turn off targeting mode in order to follow a link. And then what I'm going to do is go to the options here and choose Preferences. And if we go to Panels, we can enable this Custom Fields option. And the first time you do this, you only have to do this once. It'll say Enable and Reload. And then down here, we've got a new option for entering custom fields. And the way to add custom classes that Microthemer will recognize and add for you, you say My Body Classes, separated with underscores. And then you can write one or more classes separated by a space. So I'm going to write, say, dark theme, dark blue. And it'll be clear why I'm using these classes in a moment. So I'm just going to update that and then view the page. So now if I wanted to make this whole page blue, what I could do is I could select the body element, and then in my page-specific prefix options here, I can choose custom prefix, and then Microthemer will pick up all of our custom classes. So these are the two custom ones. I'm going to choose the blue one. And then I'm also going to set the specificity to low here, because what I want to do is I want Microthemer to generally only pick up, say, just the dark blue class, and then say if we were targeting a heading, then say what like entry title. In this case, we've got both the page ID as well, actually. So I'll just choose this one here, which is the more broader option. So dark blue, and so if I just save this, then if I set the background color to say this color blue, then what we can do is we can apply it to other page. I'll show you at the moment it will just still be white, but if we go to the dark blue page and then set our custom class, so we'll go to the edit page option. And then it's a bit quicker this time because we can just select my body classes, and we can set dark theme and dark blue. And so update that and then go back to the page. Then we've now got our dark blue color without having to change any of the settings applying to another page. If we wanted to say do something similar for some green pages, so I'm going to go here and set dark green class. Let's see, I'll select my body classes, dark. You'll see why I'm adding dark theme as well in a second. So I'm going to say dark green for this. I'll copy that so I can save some time on the next one. View page, and then go to the dark green 2, and then edit that page. And then I'm just going to paste in the classes I copied, update that, and then view the page. So now what I can do is create a selector for the body tag again. So let's just jump straight to that here. And then I'm going to change my dark blue prefix, which isn't actually applicable to this page, for dark green. And I'm going to again remove the page ID because we want to target very broadly, so just using one class here, dark green. Save that, and then I'll set the background color to some sort of dark green. There we go. And because we added our dark green classes to the dark green 2 page already ahead of time, then our green setting will instantly apply to that page too. So using this simple technique of applying your custom classes via the WordPress post or page editor, you can be very selective about how you apply your styling throughout the whole site. And so now to explain why we have used this dark theme class as well. And that's just again to be a bit more efficient in how our styling is added in Microthemer and how it applies to certain pages. So one thing that both the blue and the green themes have in common is that the background is dark and so the text should be light to make it readable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to target this area here. This is where the dark green background that we've set on the body bleeds through and makes the text a bit hard to read. It's not happening on the header and the footer just because these areas have their own white background set. So if I go with this selected, if I click on the custom prefix and I change it from dark green to dark theme, and then I'm going to choose the selector which references post inner because I think that's more accurately describing this area here. Thin is probably a class that might be applied to other things. And then I'm just going to set the font color to white. And because our selector just targets dark theme and post inner, then if we visit some other pages, say the dark blue page, then our styling will also affect that page because this page also has the dark theme class and it has an element called post inner, and so we can efficiently apply that to both of the dark blue pages and both of the dark green pages. And so using this technique you can just save yourself a bit of time. You can of course also override things on a per page basis. So say what am I on the dark green page 2 here, say I wanted to select this image and instead of having my dark theme custom prefix I just wanted something that's just going to be specific to this page, so it's going to reference the page ID of 175 and say save that, and then say I could add some sort of border, say 2rem solid, white maybe. That will obviously only affect this page, it won't affect the image on the other dark green page. So with this you can be very flexible in how you apply your styles and hopefully reduce the amount of repetition you might otherwise have had to do when working with Microthemer and make your styles just that little bit more maintainable. So thank you very much for watching.